Hello everyone, and welcome to the first educational tank video. In our first video, I will be going over kinematic physics problems. To begin this, I've started off with a few equations that you're going to want to know, and they'll probably show up in most kinematic problems actually. So I'm going to go over each variable right now. V, pretty simple, equals velocity. V sub 0 equals initial velocity. A is the acceleration due to gravity, which is equal to 9.80 meters per second. And X, should I write this? Try to squeeze it in here. X equals distance. And I'll write this in the description in case everyone forgets. Okay, I've erased the board here, and I'm going to go over one example problem, and I'll also put this in the description as well. And I'll read out the problem right now. A parachutist jumps from a hovering stationary helicopter. Oh boy. She's supposed to wait until her downward velocity is 25 meters per second before opening her parachute. How many seconds will this take, assuming no air drag? Okay. To attack this problem, I would just, it's really easy. You just have to analyze it and basically give each variable a value. That's all really physics is just analyzing problems, knowing the equations first off, and just kind of understanding what value goes with which, like which equation to use simply. And so we'll go over this one. So she jumps from a hovering stationary helicopter. So that's going to be our initial velocity here, 0. Okay. Then we have, she's supposed to wait until her downward velocity is 25 meters per second. So that's going to be our velocity. And here's the tricky part here, downward velocity. In this problem, I'm going to choose downward as negative. So it's going to be negative 25 meters per second. Okay, then we have something that isn't written in this problem. We have the acceleration due to gravity. We have a gravity pulling her down. So that's going to be A. And that's going to be also, it's going to be downward. It's going to be negative 9.8. Negative 9.80. And we're solving for t. And so now we go back to our kinematics toolbox, and we choose the best equation that goes with our variables here. In this instance, I'm going to choose the V equals V sub 0 plus AT. Because we have all these. We have the V, we have the V sub 0, we have the A, and we're solving for t. So now it's just a process of substituting values here. So we got negative 25 equals 0 plus parentheses negative 9.8 times t. And you solve for t and find out that t, doing some simple algebra, t equals 2.6 seconds. Now this was a very simple problem, but I will post another one, a little harder one. But in the meantime, just look over those look over the toolbox. Don't forget the toolbox. That's your guide for all these kinematics problems. Kinematics really isn't that hard. It could be. Just analyzing the problem is how you approach these. Alright, so I thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and comment any other problems you guys have. Like, put them in the description, or put them in the comment section, like, and I can work them out for you. Whatever you guys need. Alright, see you guys later.